Building a time wealth business is not about getting rich. It's about creating a balance of time and money so you can get back to doing the things you love most, whether it be spending more time with your family, traveling, learning new skills, or whatever you want. So the real question is, how exactly do you go about creating a time wealth business? Well, that's what this channel is all about, and each episode will give you another piece of the puzzle. And as a thank you for tuning in, I've put together a special presentation entitled The 8 Steps to Build Your Time Wealth Business. You can get it for free at www.timewellthsecrets.com/8-steps-free. See you in there.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Time Wealth Secrets. I'm your host, Sam Fury. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to achieve anything you want. It's like one of those secrets to success type things. I've got this from originally from Think and Grow Rich. If anyone's read Think and Grow Rich, this will be very familiar to you. And it's also, I saw this post on Instagram, and it gave me inspiration to talk about it. It's basically all these self-help things like success models, that they all come from Think and Grow Rich originally, I feel like. But yeah, this is kind of mixed in with the one thing as well. So I'll give a bit more details on them. But all right, so the very first thing you got to do is set a specific goal. This is like the most important thing, I think. Whether you're trying to achieve something monetarily, like I want to earn $1 million, or something physical, like I want to lose 50 pounds or whatever, or relationship-wise, right, or whatever it is. You got to set a specific goal, and the goal and it needs to have a time frame, a time limit. For example, I want to be able to do 100 push-ups in 60 days, right? Let's say that's the goal. So it's very specific. It's very, like, you know exactly it's very clear. Now, it might take you a bit of figuring out how to do this. Like, for example, I'm currently trying to do it for Survival Fitness Plan, and like I've done it heaps of times, but then every time I re-look at it, I reassess it, and it changes a little bit. So don't think the goal is set in, like, it can be tweaked, but you still got to have something specific in your mind, at least for that moment. And then but you don't want to wait until it's perfect, because then you'll never get started. But you want something concrete, but don't think that you can't change it as well. So that's to stop you from stalling, for getting started, because you think, oh, it's not perfect yet, I don't feel perfect about it, but at least you got something where to go, right? So you set a specific goal. The next step is to make a definite plan. So what you got to do is you get your goal, you figure out where you are now, that's your point A, and then your point Z obviously is your end goal. So let's say I can do 20 push-ups now, but I want to be able to do 100, right? So that's my goal, that's my start point, that's my goal. And what I got to do is break it down task by task, all the things I want to do. And I like to use like the one thing. Let's say your big goal, push-ups is let's do push-ups first, and then I'll go on to something bigger. All right, so let's say your goal is push-ups. Let's say I can do 20 now. I know I can do 20 in a row, but I want to be able to do 100 in a row, and I've got 60 days to do it. Or I can change that. Let's say every day I'm just going to add one push-up. So then that's an 80-day goal, right? And that's like a very simple example. So every day I'm going to do push-ups, and every day I'm going to add one push-up, and that's it. Or every week I'm going to add like 2 push-ups or something like that, right? So then you have a specific goal, and then you write it down, and you do it, and you follow it, okay? So on a bigger scale, like let's say it's a monetary, like for example, Survival Fitness Plan, my business, right? If I want it to, let's say that the main goal is that I want to have 50 clients on the app by March, right? This is obviously a made-up goal. I've got actual goals, but I'm still working on them. But let's say that's that. So what do I need that to happen? So right now, I don't even have an app, right? So that's my starting point. Is I've got the app software, but it's not live yet. And the end point is to have 50 clients, and I want to do it by March, which gives me 2 months, right? So by the end of March, so it gives me 2 months. So I'm going to write down all the steps. So what are all the big steps? Well, first I have to create the app. Then I have to get a marketing plan of how to get the 50 clients. And so the thing. And then I would break those. So what do I need to do to create the app? Well, I need to build out a schedule. I need to put it all into the app. I need to have an onboarding process. I need to put it online. And all right, and then the marketing process, what do I need to do? Well, maybe I need to create a funnel, and then I need to get ads to drive people through the funnel, and then create some offers and all this stuff, right? And then I'd have all these steps, and then they don't have to be in order at the moment. You just write all the steps down, and then you put them all in order, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what you do is you get like, and this is what I'm going to do today, is you get like I'm just using an Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet, and then I've put like all the days from today down the one side, all until my conclusion day, so March the whatever it is, right? Starts today is February something, and then January something, and then so it's like every day, and then every day I'm going to break all those goals, and I put one a day, and it depends how much time. So in the one thing they say it's 4 hours a day, but I'm not going to follow that. I'm just going to be like, this is the task I'm going to get done today. I'm definitely going to do it that day, like whatever it is. It could be, if you think you don't have much time, you can only spend like an hour a day on it. Just make them smaller tasks or whatever, right? But for example, today's task might be, I'm going to research how the onboarding process, and then tomorrow I'll be like, all right, now I'm going to build the onboarding process or something like that, right? And then you can change them as you go, like you can review them, but the thing is to have it all written down. So that's my definite plan. It's like a ladder, right? To get from point A to point B. It's my roadmap. All right, and then the last thing you got to do is prioritize the activity, right? So some people like to do this by doing it the first thing in the morning, right? So you get up and then you're going to spend 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours a day just working on that. Or another option is to just block out specific time, but in that specific time you can't take on other things, right? So you should be like, all right, this 3 hours of every day I'm going to work on this project, and then you're just going to go through and do the thing that you need to do for the day. And yeah, because action is the key. And like I said, things can change. Like once I've researched how to create the onboarding process, I might realize I was like, oh, I need more days to like actually create the onboarding process. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So there's some intricacies involved, like research, and you need some flexibility and all that sort of stuff. So that's basically it, guys. They're the 3 steps. So you got to set a specific goal, make sure you have a time limit, and then you make a definite plan, and then you prioritize doing those things, and then you actually do them. And that's how you get success in pretty much anything. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Time Wealth Secrets. I hope you found some value in this episode. If you did, please like and share it so more people can discover it and learn how to build their own time wealth business. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified as soon as the latest episodes are released. Finally, remember to claim your free presentation entitled The 8 Steps to Build Your Time Wealth Business. You can get it for free at www.timewealthsecrets.com/8-steps-free.